And dare I say it, is Mike Trout getting better, Tom?
Yeah, we just kind of forgot about it because he was hurt almost all of last year, right? But did you see the other day he got a triple on a check swing?
Yeah, that's right down the first base line.
A little bit of luck, I get it. But he's got the speed to make that a triple.
Yep.
We're talking about a guy with that kind of home run power who hit a ball, 472 feet earlier in Texas and now has the speed to get leg out a triple. So his combination is just amazing. Listen, as he does get older, what I noticed is Mike is becoming more of a pull hitter and more of a fly ball hitter. Ground ball rate's going way down. So that means when he does catch the baseball, it's going out of the park or it's going extra bases. So his skill set is, it's unicorn-like because he is the best player in the game. He's reminding us of that. And I was thinking, how many guys at this stage in their career have 300 home runs and 50 triples? It sounds like a pretty cool combination, right? Because you're talking about power and speed. It's a short list, Fran.
That's a short and really good list.
And what you don't see is other people in this day and age because the triple is like a dying play in baseball, right? It's so hard to get. Outfielders play a lot deeper. The ballparks aren't quite as big in the middle of the field as they were back in the day. So for Mike Trout to get on this list in today's game tells you he is a unicorn. A guy who can hit the ball 472 feet and get more than 50 triples, and he's, 11 years into his career? That's pretty darn impressive in today's game. So, listen, he was hurt last year. I don't want to say we forgot about Mike, but he's reminding us how good he is and how good he can be still.
Yeah, and it's good to see, too, like he's legging out those triples because any questions about how that calf is going is out the window because he seems fully healthy, seems ready to go. And it's great to see because he's incredible for baseball. And, he was a pain in the butt to try to figure out how to get out, obviously. But there's something about him, too, like, as an opposing player, sometimes you catch yourself like being a little starstruck because he has that presence about him when he's on the field. He's a big guy. He gets in the batter's box, and sometimes, like, as a catcher, you get kind of caught, like, kind of looking like, man, this guy, he's the best player. And you kind of get a little starstruck sometimes by, from what he can do on the baseball field.
And his swing, it's so compact and direct to the ball. There aren't a lot of moving parts. The same swing, Tom, he's had ever since he played Little League.
It's a great point because you can go back and look at his swing, even from his rookie year. It's the same swing. I don't think there's anybody who stays as connected, keeps the arms in like he does with the bat speed. Mike will tell you this. It's all about getting his front foot down. It's all about his timing. That's it. It's a very simple swing. As long as he gets his foot down on time, he's going to do damage. If he's not going well, it's the only thing he really looks at. Is my foot down on time?
Yeah,
it's a great, simple approach.
Yeah, that's a good point, too, because with him, it's all about the base, and you're right. It's so connected to where his base is everything, and then it allows his hands to move freely through the zone. Now, over the last few years, the league has, they figured out where his weakness might have been, which is high fastballs.
Right.
But he's also figured out ways to, where he can look for a high fastball to do damage and then when he can take it. And knowing that's another point that I was trying to make earlier as far as a hitter, knowing your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, knowing what you need to lay off of. And then every once in a while, when you have a good feeling you might be getting that pitch from that pitcher, looking for it.
Are we seeing early signs that potentially that this could be a postseason team? I know we haven't even hit May, but they're playing relatively well. What do you think?
I think yes. Injuries obviously derailed them last year. It's important for any team. But what I see now is the pitching is stabilized. With their offense, if they're just an average defensive team, pitching defense, they'll be fine. And I see especially their bullpen. Their bullpen is much better, more options for Joe Madden.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen them actually put together a stretch like this the last few years.
Right.
They've been playing more complete baseball as far as not only on the pitching side, but obviously they can score some runs, but on the defensive side too. So, this stretch of baseball that they're playing, we haven't seen it that much over the last few years. So that's what I think is giving everybody a little bit of hope about it.